Praise be to the living God. It's a blessing that you are here again, that we may share a little bit and encourage ourselves in the bondage of Christ. And if you've not yet subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing and may God bless you. All right, today I want us to discuss a certain matter in Second Kings chapter 2, verse 23, 24. Uh, the Bible records that 42 young youths, it records youths that they seen the bald head of Elisha and they begin to mock him and they laugh at him. But immediately, Bias uh, came over and killed the 42 youths, all of them from nowhere, right? I want us to think about honoring the anointing. Despite the fact that maybe a man of God, a woman of God, a minister of God is in any shame or in any way looking like a way that you can maybe feel like to laugh, to mock him, to undermine him. You know, there is an curse that you can attract by maybe undermining this man of God because of the anointing that is in him or the anointing that is in her might make you crash your destiny just because of taking it for granted. And then I want us to look this episode with two perspectives. You know, if it happened that Elijah could never earn something to be mocked upon by these young men, there could be no curses. Look and see what dangerous it is for a man of God to be that can bring people into this discussion, that people can discuss about him, that people can undermine him, people can do things that are against the will of God. The reckless of a servant of God can introduce curses to the believers to preach. If you are a preacher, make yourself present, dress smartly, right? Prepare a good sermon that will make people feel like, yes, I'm comfortable to be a follower of this man. Yeah, make if you are a present worshiper, you are going to sing songs on stage. Please prepare yourself. Don't go on stage as if you are going to practice on stage. It's as if you are not told you are the one to present. Now that it looks as if you've just been picked from nowhere and you've been told to come on stage to prepare. You know, you are the people who are making as if your God is a scam, as if God is not worthy to be glorified, until people can begin to mock God. If now you are like this way and you are advocating for us to follow Jesus, you are advocating us to follow to God, how then do you think that we can, people may ask you such question. What kind of, how do you think that we are going to be changed? If by this God that you are advocating us to follow, if you yourself look like as if you are just, you don't have future. Let us to stop looking as if we are not going anywhere. Dress like as someone who is going anywhere. Practice so that the people can see, yes, this God that you are advocating to is a right God to be glorified. It's like servants of God. Prepare well, even as you come to stage, right? Come up with the point that will make hearts of people eh, feel like I am, yes, this is God that I need to follow, right? But instead of coming on stage, making all nonsense, and people began to feel like, they don't need to be in church. If people begin to mock you when you are just on stage. This is why you find that some people are carrying curses because of the man of God. Lack of men of God preparing themselves, conducting themselves in an ungodly way. Eh? On the other perspectives, If you're a unbeliever, there are curses that you can invite in your life just because of undermining the anointing of God. In fact, that the man of God is maybe he look like someone who doesn't go anywhere as long as he has anointing. As long as far as he or she has anointing, you need to honor that anointing, because failure to honor that anointing, there is a curse that you are going to attract unto you because of undermining this anointing. God is a just God. God is a jealous God. God is a God of revenge. He can come and revenge for himself because of dishonor to this anointing, right? Some of you join in the seat of scoffers, and they develop all kind of narratives against men of God, and tearing them down, up and down, and developing all kind of narratives, and all nonsense about men of God, and then uh, crack all kind of jokes against the men of God, and expect your life must be the same. Never. God is not mocked. Whatever you sow is that which you shall reap. I hope that you have learned something. This video is not meant to hurt anyone. It's just to bring the believers into the total alignment as per the will of God. So be blessed. Please subscribe and share. Thank you. Bye.